All right, everybody. It's that time of year again. CAD 2131, and this is the Capstone project. Yeah, let's try that again. Take two. Two. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to CAD 2131. This is our final assessment. It's our Capstone project, and hopefully everybody's been following along and keeping up to date with all of the uh, constructive criticism that I've been providing you on your design. And so today, we're just going to talk a little bit about what's kind of required for your final assessment. And as I said last week, the idea is that we're just going to put the finishing touches on stuff and output it as a PDF. Okay, the mark scheme is there. You should absolutely be familiar with my grading. And the idea is that I want you to be able to show off this document that you've created and show people what you're capable of. And remember that this is something that you've created, not me. You've picked your own parts, you've assembled the box yourself, and you've created all of the drawings. So this is something you should be absolutely proud of and more than willing to show to a prospective employer. All right. So let's take a look at my drawing again. Basically, if you follow along here, we've got a cover page. We've got a panel assembly. We've got our door assembly, our box assembly. We've got the panel detail, the door detail, the box detail, as well as our drawings. Okay, for the wiring, we've got our needs brief, our sort of pictorial, and our bill of material. Yours is going to look different than mine, and that's okay. Now, we did talk a little bit earlier about balloons, and so perhaps I should show you how to do that. Now's a great time to finish that up if you haven't done so already. The idea is that we create a multi-leader. So we're going to go down here. We're going to create a copy. So we're going to say a new. So what we want to do is we want to go into content here, and your source block, you want to change that to a circle in this case, and color by block is fine, et cetera, et cetera. Your leader structure should all be reasonably good already. The idea is that this is just going to put a little circle around stuff. And so when we close this off here, if I create a multi-leader and I pick an item, it's over. And in this case, the tag number, let's put in Wayne Gretzky's number, 99. And I'll say, okay. Notice that it followed the block. In this case, I am not in the right block. I should be over here in my layers, should be set to dimensions. Okay, so there we go. I'm in dimensions now, and we can fix this easy enough. I'll just grab this and we'll move it to layer dim. All right, and so that's relatively easy. The other thing that we can do is there are some tools here available to us in our annotations to actually align this. And I'm not too awfully stressed about it being perfect, uh, but it does make it nice if they are aligned. Okay, take your time, uh, play around with it. Let's see what you can do. Okay, so here we go. Select a multi-leader. We want all these guys. There we go. And F8 so that they're all aligned. Okay, perfect. Uh, not the prettiest in the world, but it's not just good, it's good enough. All right, so bubbles, fantastic. Would really appreciate if you did put them in. If you get too awfully vexed about it, don't worry. It's something that we can work on. What else do we need? We've got our bill of materials. We've got our system diagram. Basically, everything should be done. And so the last thing that I want to show you that we didn't really talk about too much last semester was how to output all of these drawings in one final package. And so what I'm going to do is, rather than doing print here, I'm going to go to publish. And it's going to open up this new menu here. And what I want to do is output as a PDF, okay? And I can do things like remove some sheets. So in this case, I don't want to print the 3D sheet because I have all the information elsewhere. So I'll remove this from my sheet. And all the other sheets I'm happy with. So we can leave them there. And you can rearrange them if you want. It's something you can do. But the other thing is that we can set the precision. In this case, I'm going to leave the precision as none because, well, I'm not in a hurry. You can include a stamp if you want. Things like watermarks and what have you. It's handy, but we don't really need to worry about it. But then we're just going to publish, okay? And in this case, I'm going to drop this on my desktop. I can call it Complete Project 2, and we'll say good enough. And do I want to save the current list of? Don't really care. We'll say no. And you'll notice that it pops up that it's happening in the background. Rather than just creating a quick PDF, what this is doing is it's actually creating a more detailed PDF. There's the level of detail is much higher than if we zoom in, we can actually get right in and take a look at some of the detail. And it looks like this. You'll notice that my actual print job right now, it is working still in the background. It's still working on page 3 of 11. But here we are. Here's our project. And so this is, none of this is relevant. But here is my my document that I've created. And you can see that I have my cover sheet and all of my pages lined up. All right, everybody. I hope that this was helpful, that you understand what's required for the Capstone project, and that you're able to take all of your work that you've done, bring it all in, clean it up, and give me a great presentation. And so again, I'm looking for the PDF of all of your drawing. If you want to include the drawing format, so the DWG file, that's fine. In case there's an issue, I can take a look at it. But I'm mostly going to be marking on the actual PDF because that's what you would present to people. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email me right away and we can discuss it. And I want to see each and every one of you excel in this class. And this is a great way for us to ensure that you have a complete understanding and are able to move on to the other classes. All right. As always, thanks for your attention. Good luck, everybody. And I'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye now.